Hello, you guys, my spiritual warriors. Welcome back. My name is Empress, the best life coach around. Okay. Well, I had somebody ask me, well, hey, what all do you offer? I'm letting you guys know I am going to have a very big thing come about. It's small right now, but you got to start small and be happy for the small steps. And then when I get the big shebang, I'm going to be happy. The reason why I say that is because I'm gonna knock a lot of these life coaches out of the box. You talking about competition? I'm just putting these little bit of toes in the oil, or should I say in the soil? Because I'm gonna leave my little oil trails all over their soil just to let them know that I've been there. As that being said, I told you guys I'm always happy. As that being said, some of the things that we offer: professional life coaching, spiritual. I love that. I'm the person for that. Well, I think I'm the person for all of them. That's why I put them down there. But I'm just going to say that about all of them because I feel like, yeah, I feel like all of them is part of who I am. And that's why I'm here. So speaking of that, professional life coaching, spiritual, happiness, goal success, sexual abuse. That is something that when I say I can't, that's something that touched me. That's something that I'm here to help y'all grow from. Why? Because it has happened to so many people. I feel and know that I am an expert because I've been there. Okay. And look where I'm at today. And I'll give y'all a little insight about it because as you get to know me, we just going to go back and forth. My comments is open. I would like to read anything that y'all put down there. Let me know how you feel about the actual abuse. Okay, I don't want to keep saying it. I don't, just to make sure that these guidelines and all this stuff for these videos is properly correct. Okay, but for the ones who've been assaulted, let's just put it that way, sexually assaulted. I have been there. I have been there. Again, I have been there and I have grown from it. Do you see the beautiful face? Do you see it? I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm not hating nobody. I don't wish death upon anybody. I learn, let's put it there, from that. And I keep my distance from all who maintains the same energy. So for one, I have to keep an eye open for the ones who have that energy. Once that happened, it made me start looking at things different. And the reason why I say that is if that has happened to you, the way that you see things now, use it in a positive light. Don't let it stay negative and hover over you. Use it to your ability. And that's how I protect people. That's how I protect the children that I'm around. My son, and he would tell you my mom is protective. But is in a good light. So I took something that was negative that happened. Instead of me turning into those wicked people, I became a protection for them people that became the victim, and let them understand like we have to change the mindset because once you get that, I will call it like a, how should I say it? I will call it like a, I forgot how I explained it to somebody last time, but it's like an energy that you carry and somebody will sense it. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like if somebody have been violated, the spirit that person carried now is attached to them. And now a lot of people that is the attacker, they sense that spirit. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you do. So what I've noticed is since so many carry the spirit that's on this side, these people have to pay attention. And that's where your spirit of discernment come in at. You know, you have to be more watchful. Everybody used to always tell me, like, hey, you too nice, you too this, you too that. I learned from it along the way. Thank the Father, nothing has happened to me. And everybody's like, well, she's really a good person. And that's what make people watch out from, like, the really good people. They actually like, don't mess with her. You know? So again, it goes back to being a great person, having a spirit of discernment and forgiveness. And the reason why I say that is because when that happened to me when I was a child, like, I was not a person to speak the way I speak now, so nice and clear. It was not like that before. Like, I would get so upset, I'll just go black. Okay. And my words is just going. And I just didn't know how to express myself because it was out of so much hurt and pain, you know? And so nobody understood. You know, I had brothers who knew, but they were so young, they didn't really like, and I'm pretty sure they carry trauma from that, you know? And again, all I knew was my brothers protected me to the best they could do. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I have certificates. I mean, shoot, I done pushed myself to graduate from many different things, you know, and I just keep building myself up. You know, I do read my Bible. I read, okay? When it come down to spiritual books from the creator, and books that other people wrote, that just knowledge of stuff that's the truth, I definitely take it in, and I help that form me into an even better person because everybody had a story to tell, whether it was worth telling or, you know, but that's for everybody else to decide, you know. So long story short, when it comes down to abuse, I've been there. And let me just tell you how the creator punished them. Okay. It was two of them. Okay. And there it was family members. Okay. So again, it's not all about, oh, family makes you. No, it's about your heart. You know, I'm not for the ones, oh, everybody just because we from the same kinfolk, we blood. No, because I don't know what happened in the household, but I know what happens in mine. So to my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. To my mommy and my daddy, I love you guys. So like I say, that's just a topic that I would like to speak to individuals about. Even if you don't look, call the number. I don't know who would say call them for free, but call me because everybody want to be heard. I have two ears. If I got to switch the phone up, you know, just I will. Give me a call. Relationships. Everybody build relationships, whether it's good or bad. Whether it's good or bad. You have to form a relationship with any and everybody who you come encounter with. Whether that relationship is hi, hi, hi. That's the relationship that y'all have. Who's to say is wrong? Who's to say is right? So when it comes down to relationships, I to go deeper into relationships. When it comes down to your spouse, or I'm not a divorce life coach. I will be along the years to come. I have gotten through, I actually went through a divorce. Um, but like I said, it did not tear me down. I actually felt like part of my divorce pushed me even more to become where I'm at. Not saying that, oh, I left it. Like, no, it was just through all of that negative, I had to find the positives, you know, out of everything. And what I got from it was, you are very nice and you need to tighten up and you need to not just know that you are great, but you need to step in those shoes. And the reason why I say that is because, look, no one's perfect. But the thing I can tell you, is that I try my best to. I don't like, I think about everything that I do because my spirit is whew, that thing started ringing. That means something not right, and I gotta fix it. So speaking of that, I'm just saying, relationships, I do feel like, hit me, give it to me. I'm listening. I'm here. Because everybody needs a relationship, a healthy relationship. And if it's not healthy, then you should not be in it. Again, if it's not healthy, you should not be in it. Okay. And that's why I'm not in my marriage. Again, you could see on social medias, yes, I was married. And it wasn't that I was not a good woman or something like that. No, it's just we was mismatched. That's basically what it was. And it's just like, but I appreciate every bit of him because it helped me again turn into this beautiful woman that I am. And I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping he say the same. I changed him, his thoughts into a better person or whatever. But that's here nor there. I love him for who he is and who he is being, I guess. Like that has nothing to do with me, you know. It's just I understand everybody is not for me, just like I am not for everyone. And learning this thing called life, I had to figure out, like, Cece, you you have to like see that a lot of people want the inner you. And I had to, like, whoa, like when that came to me, I'm like, whoa, you know, because everybody just want to be around me. Everybody want to talk to me. Everybody want to, and I was always just, just doing and doing and doing for everyone. And now I'm just like, even when it comes down to, guys liking you, I'm just like, okay, whoa, you know? And like I said, just getting that revelation, I'm like, you know what? Thank you, Father. Thank you. And that's another thing that helped me just even understand the value of myself, the beauty within, the beauty on the outer parts, So I'm just thankful of that. Emotional freedom. The reason why I say I think I can I manage that is because growing up being freaking poor. I mean, my dad used to get us hand-me-downs. and if And if you was in the 80s or 90s, you know what I'm talking about. And we used to, like, our pants and stuff had to get sewn up. I was so upset. And I remember I used to have nice hair, at least a nice length of hair. And then I went bald head. So being picked on, not having the best clothes. I remember a little girl came to me. I was in middle school, elementary school up in New York. And she said, why is it that you only wear one pair of shoes a year? And then when you get a new pair of shoes, you don't wear your old ones. So I fought her. Looking back at that now, I'm like, okay, I was hurt. As a child, you don't know. You just know, well, I wear what I got. And if you don't like it, do something about it. So speaking of that, I apologize. Speaking of that, like so going from not having, then you get in split up between both parents, back and forth. One parent is this way, the other one is this way. Always constantly moving, not being able to make friends. Well, making friends, but not keeping them long, because you don't know if you're going to be between Atlanta, New York, Atlanta, Virginia, wherever the parents may go. Then having multiple brothers and sisters on both sides, So it's like both parents was basically doing the best that they can. And, then my mom has this thing where she just likes to take in people, she likes to help. And that's another reason why I get all of this stuff from. But again, I have my hold up, I have my standards and I have my my holding points, my warnings, and I pay attention to all of that. So speaking of that, she used to bring in, like I have 4 adopted siblings. One of them ended up leaving. We haven't spoke to him in years. And then we still have 3 left. And I love them, So she had a thing for taking in kids that need, that was homeless or something was going on in the household. And that's where that little predator crept in, not with my 4 siblings, but with one of the friends that they brought in, So going back to, I help, but I have a standpoint. I have a stopping limit. I pay attention. I watch everything because, again, I protect people. So that has happened. And then, just now it's just like, just always something happening. And I can't go too deep because, of course, when you get a session with me, then maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just whatever's going to help you. That's my main thing. I have so many different life scenarios that I'm pretty sure I broke down when it was happening. But once the Father put me back together, I can smile and laugh on that. So that's that emotional freedom that I'm saying. Even like I said, so going through a divorce and parents, not having stuff and, just going through the loss or eating, what is this we used to eat? Syrup sandwiches and, stuff like that. Like our kids don't, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of the parents now who is trying their best to do the best we can, our kids don't even have a clue what we went through, and we don't even want to show them. So that's why we work so hard to do what it is that we're doing. And my son told me yesterday, he says, Mom, I think that the kids are horrible because the parents are not teaching them anything, because the parents don't even know. And that's why I think if the parents don't know, that's why they want to be like their best friends. I had to think about that. Like, son, you got a point there. I always knew it, but I like the way he came to me with it because he sees it from the way I teach him, from the way he see other people. So emotional freedom, I think that, well, not I think, but I know I'm there. So if you just want to and another thing I want to say, I used to see my grandmother like just sit at the table and bills would come in. She was like, don't worry about it. Like she don't care. And you like, dang, I want that. What is it that she got? She don't care about, like, I say that to this day. Like I say now, since I'm getting to the point, I'm not letting the world stress me out. I'm not letting the world dictate what I should look like. I'm not letting the world tell me what's good and what's not, because obviously everything that the world is telling us is a lie. So why can't we take back the control, form the things that we need to form that's going to fit us? If you don't start somewhere, where would you start? I have like this, I feel like I want to burp a little bit, just like sitting on my chest. So I apologize for this ugly facial expressions I've been making. So emotional freedom, everybody need that. I think if we have emotional freedom, then a lot of stuff in the world wouldn't be happening. Like we don't have emotional freedom. The jobs is causing the emotions. And where is all of our freedom? At the jobs. So we got to change this whole thing, because America's not happy. The citizens of America is not happy. And I'm here to make you happy. So life purpose. That goes back to your whole life purpose. When you find out your life purpose, you become happy. So as that being said, these are all the things that I handle at this moment. Some add-ons that we have in my program that I am happy to present to you guys. I don't care if, again, we need to get out there in nature. I do park walks. I don't care if we got to sit out there and do a picnic. Whatever we can do around these beautiful parks, I am all for it. That's part of my add-on. Body healing. Now, with that, I would love to take care of you. I would love to take care of you. Or trying to like do the, you catch my drift. The body healing. We have different programs set up for that. You can choose one or two, or I'll let you customize that. How about that? Or create that. Okay. So, body healing that stretches from body stretches to heat stones to hot, hot, warm things, just sitting and just relaxing your body. And I would even do that while you relaxing. I'll just say things and make you think. It wouldn't even be nothing hard. You'd just be laying there. And I say, tell me how you're doing in London. And I just want you to think. Just relax. Why? Because you deserve it. Take yourself out of this box and start placing yourself in other places. See yourself doing other things in the world. Because when we start to speak them, see them, you start to becoming them. I speak them, I see it, and I'm becoming it. And that's why I'm telling y'all, it just takes a step at a time. You don't have to have everything together. You're not going to ever have everything together. We're human. We don't get even our lifetime that we've been here. If you live here for 50 years, you think you got 50 years like together? No. You think if you lived here for 100 years, you got 100 years worth of your time together? No. But the only thing you can do is fix what we're supposed to do now. And if we can fix what we can do now, it's going to change the future for later. We got to stop being selfish. We have to stop being selfish. Why are we at the bottom? Because we're selfish. We say one crab, what is it? The crab method. What is it? One crab hold on to the other one so the other one can't get out. Why can't all those crabs just make up a staircase so that one can get out and then he pull everybody out? Because that's what I like to do. That's the type of mentality that I have. I'm speaking it. I want to be about it. And I know I'm not the only one out here in this place called Earth. Because I don't know where I may reach you. I may be talking to somebody in a place I haven't even been. But if you are overseas, let me know. I want to know because I'm coming. I would like, long as they not doing nothing, no crazy stuff. But I love to travel. So, professional life coaching, spiritual faith, happiness, goals, success, sexual abuse, relationships, emotional freedom, and life purpose is what I maintain. And like I was saying, going back to it, the park walk, body healing. You just ask about these things, these additional things. Well, ask about everything. I don't care. Obviously, you see, I'll give it everything. The painting, I love to paint. It could be, I'm not going to tell all my secrets, but I love to paint. So we'll do something like that. And I want to see what other therapists start putting this stuff into theirs. I want to let y'all know, if y'all start seeing other therapists doing what I'm doing, y'all come hit my my comments and let me know what's going on. Because let me tell you something, they ain't ready for all of this. Okay, so meditation sessions. Okay, I know a lot of people say, oh, I need to fast, I need to fast, I need to fast. Well, you know what? Hit me. Let's fast together. Why can't we fast together? Let's try it. Let's do it. I'm for it. Why? Because fasting, people don't even understand what fasting is. What does it mean? Fasting means you are letting go of all of your wants, your fleshly wants, the food, the drinks, the donuts, the smoking, the drinking, the telephones, the YouTubes, the TVs, the music, whatever you need to fast on. That's whatever you sacrifice for the creator just to touch your spirit is worth it, because that's how he connects with you. You know, our pineal gland, you know, that's how he connects with us. So whenever you fast, it's something spiritual. That's why monks fast. And sure, I give it to them because whew, I don't know if I can fast like that. I will be one day. But as of yet, not today. So speaking of that, so fasting is definitely very great. And you guys can research more fasting, or if you want, I'll pull it up for you and we could just dive deep. We could look at some YouTube videos, see what other people think. I don't know, but I'm just letting y'all know it's never too late to try. And if you don't, oh, and I meant to tell y'all, please understand the meaning of you doing something before you do it. Again, please don't, I don't care if it's a dance, that dance could be a demonic dance. A song could be a demonic song. Just a head wrap or something the wrong way. Please do your research on these things, because we fell and have fallen so far because doing things we have no knowledge of what they mean. We put stuff behind everything spiritual. Well, what spirit is that connecting with? Because you have good spirits and you have bad spirits, but you have a lot of people. I mean, you got people that handle witchcraft and say I'm spiritual. Well, to what? To who? You know? So you have to be mindful. Stop submitting and just agreeing to everything. Gosh darn it. Okay. So as that being said, I just wanted to go over a couple things with you guys about what it is that we do. My number, our number is 678-712-2575. Again, it is 678-712-2575. You can give us a call or text on that number. I have no problems with answering and hitting you guys up. Quick responses as soon as possible. I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit of, again, what we do. It was brought to me. That's why I said, let me just make this clear again, because I'm always okay to make sure my communication is very clear. Now, I had some topics that were just, excuse me, I don't know where all this coming from. Maybe it's this tea that I'm drinking. I don't even know, because tea ain't giving me all this air inside my body. So it was some topics that I wanted to discuss. And I just want to read some just to pick your minds. And this is why I say that life coaching is my deal. I know that having a proper life coach is definitely meaningful, because when I sat down, I actually had to go through my program one of my programs that I got certified through. And at first it was I'm like, oh my goodness. Like at first I'm like, this is a lot. Like, oh my goodness. Like walking in, I thought I was cool. I'm like, I'm good. I don't need help. Like, I'm not the same me no more. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But lo and behold, I sat down and, listening to my directors and stuff. And I'm like, okay, all right, okay. And then now it's homework time. And everything they said, I'm like, yes, it's positive. Oh, I agree. I agree. Sierra, do you agree? I agree. I agree. And then next thing you know, I got to do homework. And now it's really making me think. And I'm like, oh man, I don't want to dig this deep. Like, come on. But then something said, well, do what you got to do or don't. Like, I'm just making it longer, but that's what I heard. Either do it or don't. Either fix yourself or you won't. And so that's what I said. Let me just be 100%. Let me just do everything. All right, paid for it. So let me not waste my time. Like, I keep saying this is what I'm gonna do. I even tried to make pre-YouTube videos before, and I lost those sites. I don't know where they are, but they were. I look more professional now. I look like you could tell I was struggling. I was, but again, I said, you know what? Since I said this is what I need to do, I have to put one foot forward. Um, Speaking of that, now I am going to get on some of the things that I wanted to discuss. Um, we have to understand that everything is a lie until you do the research to find the truth. Whenever we got hurt, is because somebody else got hurt. They don't know how to release the pain, so they're just hurt. Or we gravitate to someone who's hurt, or we may just like to be hurt, or we giving out so much love because of hurt. And I felt the reason why I say that is because I was one of those giving out so much love because I just didn't want to be hurt. But somebody said, well, why? And that was part of my homework. Like, what are things that you had to overcome, and why? So I'm like, why do I love to give so much? Like, even when I don't want to, why do I like to take care of people? Why do I like to make sure people are okay? Even when I don't want to. So just sitting back looking at, I had to go through the course is a lot of good work to do. And that's what I can truly say is a lot of good work to do. Because I will be at work and I'm constantly thinking about these things to the point I had to take my work to work. Take my work to work. Like, literally, that's how intense it was. And it keeps you thinking. And that's why I am thankful for my clients, because just by the feedbacks, like, I want to know that what I got out of it, you got out of it. I want to know that I'm making a difference. And that's why I wanted to take courses before I actually became a life coach. Like, I just want to make sure I knew everything I was about to bring upon myself, that I can handle it. And I have already been doing it. So I might as well don't look back. So enough about me and my gossiping. Okay, so I have 15 reasons why people search for love in all the wrong places from childhood trauma. The first one is seeking validations. Individuals with childhood trauma may search for love in all the wrong places as a way to validate their worth, often because they lack validations during their formative years. Would you agree? These are just things that I want to pick your mind with. Um, familiarity. I have a problem saying this word every time. Familiarity. Like, American English just sucks. That's why I just had to. I'm mastering it to the best of my abilities. But good gracious, like, how do you tell your son to remind him how to spell knife with a K? Like, it don't make sense. But that's here nor there. That's just a funny joke. Trauma can create a familiarity with dysfunction, leading people to unconsciously gravitate towards relationships that mirrors their early experience. Do you agree? I definitely agree that trauma creates dysfunction. um, a low self-esteem, childhood trauma Childhood trauma can contribute to low self-esteem, promoting individuals to settle for relationships that doesn't truly fulfill their needs. Do you agree? Sometimes we just want to, just as long as somebody there. You have older people that say, as long as somebody there. I don't want to be by myself. Goes back to the first one. When you don't feel validated when you're younger, it makes it so much way worse when you get older. So I definitely agree to both of them. And then when it says leading people to unconsciously gravitate towards relationships that mirror their early experiences, that is absolutely true. Why do you think they say, oh, guys tend to date women like their mom and vice versa with the females? Um, if you felt abandoned, the person could be horrible to you, but long as they're there, you just want somebody to be there. So I definitely agree with these. Let me know if you agree. Okay, the fourth one, fear of abandonment. Oh, maybe I got a little ahead of my time. But okay, so fear of abandonment. Past abandonment issues may drive individuals to form connections quickly, even if those connections are unhealthy or unstable, fighting, making people do not so amazing things to other people just so the mate can watch, just so that that person can feel above them because that person is feeling some horrible things about themselves. So they have this person do horrible things to make them feel better. No, we got to be careful with those things because abandonment, it tears curtains. Like that tear is stretched. I mean, you might just step on a little bit, that thing going all the way down there. So I'm just using that as an analogy. Like we got to figure that thing out. Misguided comfort. Unhealthy relationships may provide a false sense of comfort for those who grew up in a chaotic or unpredictable environment. I don't even have to say too much on that. That just said a lot. I'm going to read that again. Misguided comfort. Unhealthy relationships may provide a false sense of comfort for those who grew up in a chaotic or unpredictable environment. I agree. Attachment patterns. Childhood trauma can shape attachment patterns, causing individuals to repeat. I apologize. I have it on my phone. It just shut off. So 1 minute. Okay, I apologize. Okay, so let me start over. Childhood trauma can shape attachment patterns, causing individuals to repeat maladaptive relationships behaviors they learned from early childhood. If I seen my dad hit my mama, and I'm gonna hit my girlfriend, and vice versa. We gotta fix that. Because the reason why you don't know what your dad was battling against, but he was not secure within himself. Because a real man, is going to know how to talk to a woman because he can say something to a woman to make her be quiet and respect him in a peaceful manner. But again, our men have to gain that back. Because I have seen some women, when I say, and their men wasn't even abusive. It's just they knew, look, my man could look at me a certain type of way. You know, so it's not even about being disrespected or, it's just a way of doing things. And that's one thing we have to get better at doing, is we have to communicate. It's not about being violent. Who want to be violent? And then what I don't understand is guys say, oh well, my dad wasn't there and then they turn around and do the same thing they dads did. Like, so you can't even say nothing about your dad because you became him. The reason why I speak about these things is because I'm changing those generational curses. Like, I have no choice but to. It's horrible. Why would I want to repeat that? That's not love. And I'm here for love. So I'm definitely going to teach my generation things to follow along with. So let me be quiet and go back to what I was saying. But I definitely agree to that as well. Okay. Escape from pain. Some may use relationships as a means to escape emotional pain or numb the effects of past trauma. What do you what do you what do you think? I think yes. That's why we have people on drugs, suicide, people just want to shoot people or harm them. It varies from so many things. Put in your comments below. Just put in your comments below. I want to know. I need help. Like, I would like to know these things. Like, I would like to know y'all views on these things because everybody's views are different. Everybody's background is different, you know? So I everybody, like, even with people going gay, bisexual, has been, was been, that been, who been, we been, all been. I don't know what to call people nowadays. So, and I'm not offending anyone. I'm just saying we don't know people's background. If you're not a pedophile or a molester or something like that, then again, I want to hear what happened because there's a lot of things we don't know. It's a lot of things I don't know. I love to do research, yes, but there's a lot of things that I don't know. I was just taught that I don't even know the word, I forgot. But it's one of the ABCs where I guess they just say like they don't classify a gender. They just say they're human or something. But the meaning behind that, I said, I didn't even know what to say. I just said, oh, well, I appreciate you for enlightening me. I didn't know what to say. So again, it's every day something is being taught. You're learning something. Don't stop learning. Um, so yes, trying to escape from that pain. That's why you need a life coach. Um, Unmet emotional needs. If emotional needs weren't met in childhood, individuals might seek love in all the wrong places and attempt to, I apologize, and attempt to void, to, oh, messing up, and attempt to fill those voids. Yeah. Nobody want to take on the harsh feeling of anything. No one. No one. But take it on. Fear? Fear everything and rise. I heard somebody say that. I like it. I stole it. So trauma, box that thing out. Fear, box that thing out. Um, Recreating dynamics. People may unconsciously recreate dynamics from their past, attempting to gain control or resolution over unresolved childhood issues. Get over it. And I'm not saying just get over like whatever. No, what I'm saying is go through it to get over it because all it's going to do is just keep you at a low state. Build yourself up. The world told you you can't do nothing, you wasn't nothing. Build that up. Fight back. That's what will give you power. You know, you look, I'm here for something. I'm standing for something. Stand on that. Be here. Do it. What? The Messiah gonna come and you just like, he's like, look, I gave you how many lifetimes to get it together? And you still ain't do nothing yet? No. Don't be the person that hit their money in the ground. Don't do that. Nah, don't do that. That person, I think, if I wasn't mistaken, that person had to die. If I'm not mistaken. But I think that person had to die. I think that person had to die. I have to go back and read it, but yeah. All right. Lack of healthy role models. A lack of positive relationship role models during childhood may result in a limited understanding of what a healthy relationship looks like. That's why my son said it goes back to the parents' need to regress themselves. I understand if you had kids young and now you feel like this is your time to turn up, but your kids need you. They need you because the system wants them, the world wants them, and they want their parents. They need love and affection. The same way a life coach want to get deep, we're supposed to be getting deep with our kids. If you want to be their best friend, like be the best at the best parent. They need us. We losing our grandmothers, for goodness sakes, the ones who really made a difference. Like, I know you guys hear a lot of people say, oh, if it was not for my grandmother, like my grandmother, they're not here no more. But if that's the case, you need to be the one that, like, be an example of who your grandmother made. I'm an example of a product of my grandmama. And if you know my grandmama, you know I am. So and I'm thankful for that there. At least I can say, Grandma, I hope I made you happy. First and foremost to my, my father and my Messiah, but still. So we need role models. That was the purpose of me saying that. We need role models. That's why you got me. So self-sabotage. Individuals with unresolved traumas may sabotage potentially healthy relationships due to an underlying belief that they are undeserving of love. That is horrible. You don't ever think that you don't deserve love. Let me just say something very clear. Okay? When I was married, and I can say it now, but it was the worst feeling when I went through it. When I was married, I remember telling myself, like, dang, okay, Father, I messed up. So if I get married again, I mean, if he don't leave me, that, I mean, I can't get a divorce. If he don't, because we don't divorce the man. A woman does not divorce a man. That's what I was taught. Go back to what we was taught, and biblically, that sounded accurate. But worldly, it didn't. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I remember with the marriage, it was just all type of unhealthy. That's what I can say. And I remember crying so bad, just crying so bad. And I remember saying, Father, does that mean I have to wait for this man to pass away just to be with somebody else? And I'm like, I'm stuck. Like, the whole purpose of marriage was because you thought y'all was gonna work and y'all was gonna just do everything y'all could together. Like you had this whole fantasy, like, I have my husband now. I'm off the shelf, just for it all to be a lie. You like, what was the purpose? So again, I'm just saying, when it come down to, like I said, so by me feeling like just going in that mindset of, oh my goodness, so you telling me he has to die first? And I'm starting to count his age, like, okay, he's this age. So, and I'm like, oh my goodness, all I could think of is Empress, what is going on with you? All I could do is pray and cry even more. Like, Father, like, what is wrong with my mind? Like, is this what it's gonna take? Like, for real? All I know is I just cried, just a big baby, and I am a big, strong baby, but I just cried, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And in a way, and just understanding what a narcissist is, like the big ego one. Oh my goodness, I could just, but I couldn't do that. That wouldn't be right of me. But I wanted to a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, the sabotage and just mind tricks on you, because they feel like, okay, well, whatever games they play, she fell for it. So let me see how far would she go. And that's exactly what my was, which I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, you got played. I know I'm a good woman, and I get everything. Like, why you still single today? The reason why is because I'm a life coach. I want to help people. I know I have a lot of things that I went through, but where I'm at today, I'm fine. I don't need nobody right now. And if it's meant for me and you to be together, we gonna be. The Father gonna make sure that thing right there. I'm not worried about it. But right now, I'm gonna focus on me and my child, because the next guy, potentially husband, I'm not looking for you, but man, find this woman. You know, when he comes, like, everything has to match up, and I want to make sure it's spiritually met. The last one, my first one, I thought that was spiritually met, and it wasn't. It was just a whole bunch of bull crap. But I just sorted through that bull crap to find the good pieces of a nutrient, I guess. And I just built off that. That was a nasty way of putting it, but that's what I built on. I just took the worst, and I just, Father, what did I do wrong? Forget what I know he did wrong, but it wasn't even about him no more, because I just know in my heart of hearts, I was always going to be this best woman, this best wife, which I still claim that, because I was a darn good wife. I got to say I was a really great wife. For not to have a parent to teach me how to be a wife, how to be a mom, like, whatever I did, it was from the Father himself. I had no help to form this woman who y'all looking at today. I didn't. I just did it. And that's what I'm telling y'all, like, do it, do it, do it. So don't let nobody don't do self-sabotage. It's not healthy. Don't let nobody sabotage you. Just no sabotation. Okay. And I like to make up my own words. Okay, coping mechanism. Seeking love in the wrong places can serve as a maladaptive, this word too, maladaptive coping mechanism to dealing with emotional pain stemming from a childhood experience or experiences. I can say with this, everything go back from our childhood. That's why I try my hardest to give my son a peaceful childhood, because I want him to be a peaceful man. I'm waiting for my daughter whenever the Father bless me with her. And if I get twins, I know I'm going to be married then, because the reason why I had no more kids is because I'm not making the same mistake twice. I was a single parent, the first one. It's not going to happen again. Why? Because I learned from my mistakes. The whole purpose of going through life problems and obstacles is to learn. If you are on a road or some type of like little field where they got these obstacle courses, the whole purpose is to see what everybody do so you can do something different. It's not to keep following the same thing. So, okay, dependency. Childhood traumas may lead to dependency on others for emotional stability, causing individuals to cling to relationships even if they are detrimental. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know guys that say, man, that girl, hell, bruh. She this and she that. But for some reason, I like it though. Tell me if you heard that before. And I'm looking like you like it because you full of it too. Obviously, you have to be with it to like something. So, I mean, you got to be into it to like it. I mean, that means you gotta do it to like it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't do it, so I don't like it. I can't do it. I don't like nobody disrespecting me. I have always told my friends, don't call me the B word. They know. If you know who I am, put down in there if I'm storing. I don't let nobody call me the B word. I tell them, I'm a queen. I'm an empress. Call me Cece. I just got 2 letters. They got to stretch. Just say, like, that's it. Because I'm not that. So I teach people how to handle me. Because I'm not going to disrespect you, so don't disrespect me. What the world teaches respect, that's disrespect. And no, I don't find it cute nor funny. So, identity formation. Trauma can disrupt the formation of a healthy self-identity, leading individuals to seek validations and definitions through relationship, even if they are unhealthy. We touched on that one already. Y'all get the point. I want y'all to think, why do we do these things? Why? What feelings make us do these things? From what traumas? What things have we not spoke about that you want to speak about? Let me know. Y'all got my number? Okay, and then the last one is difficulty trusting. Trust issues stemming from childhood traumas may drive individuals to choose relationships where they feel they have more control, even if those relationships are harmful. Again, you have a lot of women and men out here who like to play games on people's mind. People like that are not strong people. They are weak and they have a lot of insecurities. They are immature, very immature. And there's no point of even letting somebody just take hold of you like that. If somebody say, you like this outfit? I mean, you could do better. Why would you even ask them? Don't ask them. And let alone if somebody don't like what you have been blessed with through the creator, get away from them. Matter of fact, get them away from you. You ain't got to take no bull crap from nobody. We too strong and powerful nowadays. New time. Wrong thing going on. Spin back around and recheck me. Now I'm to the point. Somebody say something, I stop them right then and there. With all due respect, sir. And I'll be nice and polite. With the crown on my head and this beautiful face. Wrong person. I stand for something. Angels over me. Yah and the Messiah protecting me. And my melanin respecting me. I like that one. I don't know if I'm going to re-say the same thing all the time, but I like that one. You know what I'm saying? But going back to professional, I just told y'all going to get a little bit of me. So those were the 15 things that I wanted to discuss. I hope y'all like this video. More to come. I was actually going to go and dig up some things, but I got all this time that the Father blessed me with to just bless y'all with all these amazing thoughts and things that I'm coming up with. Like I said, I like to speak, so I'm using this for my coaching and my professional speaking, because I know I am great, and I know y'all gonna make me even greater. And that's why when I spread my love to y'all gonna spread it back, and we just gonna grow as a nation and beautiful people that we are. So as that being said, I'm going to put the number down below. Again, you can always call and text. I am getting the social media pages together, but for start, please like and subscribe. I'm learning all of these things. So if I don't know something or I need to do something better, put it down there. And if you, just put it down there. I try to find who you is and message you back if I need to do something a little bit better. But y'all make me great. Like, I'm here to make y'all great. Let's take this world by the sack. If you understand what I'm saying, let's pull it down. That was the best way I know how to, I heard how to pull big things down by the things that hurt the most. So let's just take it down. Deuces. May the Most High bless you guys. And like I said, I'm here for my people. I want y'all to have a great, blessed day. Understand, be safe out here. Love each other. It's okay to tell, the women that you're beautiful. It's okay to tell men, I like what you got on, or whatever. Just keep positive going, because we got so many demons that's hitting the surface and they hate positive. So let's beat them with positive energy. I'm here for you guys. I'm always here for you guys. And again, my name is Sierra Wilson, the life coach, professional speaker. Here I go again with personal speaker. I don't know why personal, because I'm so personal. I'm just y'all personal, person to go to. I'm just a personal person for a lot of things. That's probably why I want to come out. But I'm a professional speaker once again. And I'm on the rise. So hit me up, like me, comment. I'm all for it, and have a great day.